and instance methods. Sir, what about constructors, sir? Case 2, constructors from the parent class. If I have a constructor, what happens? Constructors from the parent class or super class. Constructors from the parent class or super class. Right. Now constructor is, what is the meaning now? Sir, constructor is a method having the same name of class and executed while object creation, because constructor is having the same name of, while object creation, because constructor call is available in object creation syntax. Constructors are two types, no? Zero parameter constructor and parameterized constructor. Now I am taking one constructor here. Zero parameter constructor in parent class or super class. Right, look here. Now I am taking one parent class, some P class I am taking. P class is having one constructor, parent class constructor without parameters. I had one child class. Extends. Here, child class constructor. Okay, right. See there. Now, inheritance process, we create object for child or parent. Child class OB is equal to new child class. This is constructor call. Sir, this is one constructor call. This is parent class constructor call. Child class constructor call. Child class constructor call. Now, in the object creation process, we have child class constructor call. So, child class constructor must be executed. Yes or no? Parent class constructor must not be executed because I am not calling. Constructor is method or blocker. Constructor comes under method category or block category. Method. Method means we must call it no. So I am calling one constructor from the child. Parent must not come. Parent must not come. I am taking inheritance application 2. Inheritance application 2. Here, always I'll take 2 packages. Under this, I am taking one class. So P class, I'll take one more class. That is C class, I'll take it. Extends from parent class. In parent class, I am taking one constructor. I am taking. This is parent class constructor. This is one parent class constructor. This is parent class constructor. In the child also, I'll write public child class constructor. System dot out dot right. Create object for child class. Sir, demo inheritance to import test dot star create object for child. Child class OB is equal to new child class. So this is one constructor call. While object creation, we had a child class constructor. Child class constructor must be executed. Parent class constructor must not be executed because as a code writer, I not called parent class constructor. Constructor call is available in the object creation syntax or not now. They're child class. But if I run it, parent class constructor answer will come. Interview question that is. We create object for child. Why? Parent class constructor is executed. What will be the answer? Generally, because of extends keyword, because of parent child. Like this, the material will write. You don't say that. Because developers must show constructor call. It is a method means you must show the call, no? So extends is not a call. So that is not the answer. I'll call the execution engine, come here. Why you executed parent class constructor? As a code writer, I not called. How you executed it? Who given a call to you? Then that execution engine will say, in the child class, I found super off here. When I'm executing, I found super off there. Super off means parent class constructor call. So I called it. Then compiler come here. I not added super off. You added. Compiler will say, yes, I only added super off. Who is adding super off now? Compiler is adding. I'll ask the compiler, why you added? You are creating more headache to me. Already one headache came or not now? When there is one class declared without any constructors, compiler will add a default constructor. Do you remember? That is step 1. Step 2 today, when there is one zero parameter constructor in the parent, compiler is adding super off. I asked, why you added super off? Then the compiler will say, in inheritance process, you are creating object for child. That object is for parent also, no? Yes or no? Just now I shown the diagram also, no? So you are creating object for child. That object is for parent also, no? While object creation constructor must be executed, no? Child class constructor you called. Then who will call parent class constructor? So I only added the code. Understood the rule now? So in the interview, if anybody asked, if I create object for child, then child class constructor is called, then why parent class constructor is executed? The answer is, when we have zero parameter constructor in the parent, compiler at the compilation stage will add super off to the child class constructor, which is the parent class constructor call. Make a statement. When we have zero parameter constructor, when we have zero parameter constructor in parent class, then the compiler at compilation stage, when we have zero parameter constructor in parent class, then the compiler at compilation stage will add super off. I am reading it as super off like this brace. When we have zero parameter constructor in parent class, then the compiler at compilation stage will add super off to the child class constructor. Child class constructor, and which is parent class constructor call. When we have zero parameter constructor in parent class, then the compiler at compilation stage will add super off to the child class constructor, and which is parent class constructor call. All of understood this? Everybody can remember. Who is adding super off? Compiler. Compiler will add for zero parameter constructor only. Okay, right, like this. Now, while execution here, we are calling this constructor for execution. Just for demo purpose. Complete diagram I am not drawing over. That flower, you got it, no? Right, that flower. Right? Remaining all rough diagrams only. So we are calling this constructor. Now this parent class constructor will come for execution. Imagine it. Sorry, the child class constructor will come for execution. Now here, your compiler added super off. Whenever it added super off, this is child class constructor call. This is child class constructor call. Sorry, parent class constructor call. Super off means parent class constructor call. Now that parent class constructor will come. Now the parent class constructor output will come. After parent class output came, it destroys. Then child class constructor output will come. All of you understood this? Right. All of you got this? No? Right. Which constructor called which constructor? Child class constructor will call parent class constructor. In inheritance process, child class constructor will call parent class constructor using super off. That is a rule. Sir, why, sir? The object is for both, no? Just now I shown that point, you have to remember it. Because I am repeating. Because one concept is there in ORM in the future. Loading the table means class hierarchy. Means ORM with class hierarchy. One model will come. There, they create one table in the real time. The table will have 30 fields, example. 30 columns are there, imagine it. When they look into Java program, 30 variable class will not be there. Subclasses will be there. But all that subclasses, they link to one class. Through inheritance, they create object. Single object will come. The object will hold all the fields. ORM, object relation mapping. That object data will be loaded onto table. That's called ORM tool. When they are giving training on ORM tool, they'll ask a question. In inheritance, how many objects are created? 100%. One object is created. How many objects are created? Only one object. Then if I have a constructors in parent, how it is executed? While object creation, we call child class constructor only. Parent class constructor also must run. Why means object is for both, no? Because of this reason, they given a flexibility. There is a link between child class to parent class with one super keyword. If you don't add it, compiler will add that to super off. Make a statement. Note. In inheritance process, child class constructor will call parent class constructor constructor using super off. Using super off. In inheritance process, child class constructor will call parent class constructor. Child class constructor will call parent class constructor using super off. All have understood this, right? Now one constructor to another constructor, one link is there now. That is known as constructor chaining. One constructor link to another constructor or not now, right? That term we call it as what now? Constructor chain. FAQ question. Define constructor chaining process. Make it popular FAQ from inheritance. Define constructor chaining process. Chain means link, no? Chain is an example of link, no? So constructor chaining means constructor linking. Interlinking of constructors. What's the meaning? Our topic is that only, relations. Interlinking the components. You may link classes. You can link objects. You can link constructors. You can link methods. That only reference relations. So object-oriented programmer should know all kinds of relations, all kinds of interlinks. Sir, if I complete all kinds of interlinks, next interlinking is Java program to file. Next interlinking. Sir, if I complete that Java program to network, interlink. Sir, if I complete that Java program to database. Sir, if I complete that Java program to server. If I complete that Java program to HTTP protocol, web browser. If I complete Java application to application, web service. After that, end. You should stop, no? That only last stage, web service. Interlinking two applications in the world. Understood this point? That only level, that only. Let's go. Where you started? Interlinking two components, variable method. There only you started. Then method to method. Right? Recently you started object to object. Today class to class. One class has constructor to constructor link is going on. At last I'll reveal that point. How many links are there? At last web service will come. Web service, internet service, interlinking two applications. One .NET application, one Java application, interlinked. That only web service. That only web service. So we started from where means day one we took main method. Then we took one display method. After that we took one variable outside the method, variable inside. Check my notes, you'll understand. By plan only I written. When I'm writing a variable, I written that. Variable outside, variable inside I written. The reason, intercommunication between method and variable. That only concept. After that you are calling a method, no. I asked you to call a method from another class. How you are calling? B dot method you are calling or not now? You are interlinking two methods or not now? Sir, why this headache? Link two objects. Yesterday you linked. Sir, why these many objects, sir? You make a single object. Inheritance. That is on level. That is a subject core. When you reach to last, you will understand how many interlinks happen. In that process, they'll ask constructor chaining. Why specially they are asking constructor chaining? While object creation, constructors must be executed. You are calling child class constructor. Then who will call parent class constructor? Means compiler will say, I will add super off. So you are linking two constructors, no? Known as a constructor chaining or constructor interlinking. Make a statement. The process of calling one constructor from another constructor The process of calling one constructor from another constructor is known as constructor constructor chaining process. Constructor chaining process, or you can say constructor interlinking process. You can say constructor chaining process or constructor interlinking process. All of you understood this statement? Okay. Now down the diagram, I'll paste it. I'll paste the program also. Parent class dot Java, child class dot Java, demo inheritance 2 dot. If you travel with me till the ending, I'll show the beauty of your core Java, what I done. But nobody will be there on that day. Patience will not be there. That means because core Java is popular, and whether you know or not, I don't know, but it's a popular only. Yes or no? Na? If you know core Java, you can learn any technology easily. Core Java only hard. Among all components you see, core Java lengthy code will be there, lengthy rules will be there. What is lengthy, that only must learn. The only technique the student has to play. If you learn core Java, wherever you want, you can go. All technologies you can learn bit easily. So that many things will be available in core Java. We'll reveal it. We core Java trainers in the market means some specialty is there with us. All we never reveal now only. Slowly, slowly, slowly. When you come to last level, I'll show how many communications you've done. Why you are coming to file storage. File communication will come. In our I written over here last concepts. In concepts, network is waiting. Networking is waiting or not now here. Last level that only networking. My Java programming ends with TCP/IP protocol control. Before that file means my communication ends there, core Java, and advanced Java starts with the database. That's the sequence of subject. So last level that only controlling TCP/IP protocol with one Java program. So today you are establishing link between objects, link between classes. If two constructors are there, link between two constructors by using superoff. Because of this in the interview, they'll ask, do you know this keyword? Do you know super keyword? Do you know superoff? Do you know this off? They'll ask a question. Means they are all establishing links. Whether you know the interlinking process or not, they'll check it. After now, who entered means now only superoff entered. Remaining all, they'll come now. Slowly, 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 they'll come out. Now, this is the concept here. All of it clear? Right, okay. Here, output are coming from two classes. Anyway, so constructors are running from two classes. If anybody is asked in the interview, we created object. This will not be there, Andy. This will not be there. Who added that now? Compiler will add. Remember the statement. If anybody asks you in the interview, if I create object for child class, you are calling child class constructor. Parent class constructor executed or not executed? Answer is executed. Answer is executed. Then they'll ask how. Because you are calling parent child, no? Then how parent class will come? Then you must say, here superoff is added by the compiler. You must say. Okay, right. Now, first one that is. Now, second, case 2. Case 2 is what now? Here, 0 parameter constructor. Now, parameterized constructor. Make it. Parameterized constructor in parent class or super class. parameterized constructor in parent class or superclass. Now look here. I'll take one. Inheritance application 3. I will take it. One minute. Now, in parent class, I am taking one parameterized constructor here. I am taking one parameterized constructor. Now, system dot out dot println parent class constructor. I declared with the parameter. The value x is equal to plus x. Now, very child. Now there. Now look here. Here one error is coming. Implicit super constructor P class is undefined. Must explicitly invoke another constructor. So I called the compiler, come here. Why are you giving error? You will add super of now, add it. Compiler is saying that zero parameter means I'll add it. Parameterized means how can I add it? I will not add it. We only should add it. That only. Explicit must explicitly invoke another constructor means what? Sir, here take the parameter and give that parameter to parent. Now this is parent class constructor call. Now child class is declared with super of. Child class constructor taking the parameter and giving to parent class. Here I'll pass 123. What you observed here now? Super of added by the compiler, added by the programmer. Yes. When there is parameterized constructor in parent class, then programmer must add. Programmer must add super of to the child class constructor to pass parameters. All have understood this rule? If it is a zero parameter constructor, compiler will add. If it is a parameterized constructor, developer or we must add it. Make a statement. Read the rules carefully. Already I said to you, variable, method, block. Block very important for system test questions. Constructor. You must read the notes. I given many FAQ questions. Read more. After that, strings supports you for system test. Right? That concept you have to read it. Wrapper class, theoretical. Read once, you'll remember it. Array, concept small only, but programmatically important for system test. Then theoretically, conceptually, instead of practical, you must be very strong in theoretical and inheritance. So most questions are asked from inheritance. If you read constructors correctly, then you read inheritance correctly, If you answer them correctly, maximum questions you can hit it. That many questions will come from here. Rules will come. Okay, right. Make it. When there is parameterized constructor, when there is parameterized constructor in parent class or superclass, when there is parameterized constructor in parent class or superclass, then the programmer must add super of to the child class constructor to pass parameters to the parent class constructor, to pass parameters to the parent class constructor. When there is parameterized constructor in parent class or superclass, then the programmer must add super of to the child class constructor to pass parameters to the parent class constructor. I'll run it. Parent class is coming or not now? So just parent class will come. So parent class dot Java, child class dot Java, demo, inheritance 3 dot Java. This is one main class and the output. All of you understood constructors in parent class? All of you can remember the concept. Only super of came, remaining not entered, you must wait. Because overriding is coming, overloading is coming, method hiding is coming. So with that concepts, that all will come out. Up to now, only super of. Super of. I am reading it as that brace as off. Don't write OF off. Right? One student written already. Super OF off written. Because I don't know how to read that, I am reading super off, I am reading. Okay, right. Now, super, if I say that the keyword is there, separate keyword is there. That's a headache for us. Okay, right. This separate, this off separate, super off separate. Up to now, only super off. Remaining all not given proper notes. Okay, right. Today, you are clear. By using super off, we can call constructor from the parent class. Clear, everyone? Right. If it is a 0 parameter, compiler will add. If it is a parameterized, we must add. Clear, right? Okay. Now with this, case 2. Constructors from the parent class, you are clear. First diagram, blocks, methods available from the parent class. All of it clear, right? Now comes your method overriding process. Make it. Star mark IMP, define method overriding process. Define method overriding process. The method with the same method signature. The method with the same method signature in parent class and child class. The method with the same method signature in parent class and child class. Then parent class method is replaced by child class method. The method with the same method signature in parent class and child class, then parent class method is replaced by child class method while object creation process is known as method overriding process. The method with the same method signature in parent class and child class, then parent class method is replaced by child class method while object creation process is known as method overriding process. Sir, same method signature means what? Same method signature means same return type, same method name, same parameter list, same parameter type. All are same. Method name will be same, return type will be same, list will be same, type will be same. All are same. If all are same, we can say overriding process. We can say overriding process. Right. Can I do this by tomorrow? Right. I only bit slow down since yesterday because I am going on leave for almost 8 days. From tomorrow is the last class for us. After that, I am not available for 1 week. So frankly, I'm saying to you, again, my class will be on 10th. I said to you, but tomorrow I'll complete this and go. Overriding concept, I'll complete. Definition, program, diagram also I'll complete the concept. There I'll take a break. So arrays assignment, I'll upload it. I'll take a break for 1 week. Got it right? After coming back, I'll make a revision on inheritance. Overloading I'll do. That's the plan. Okay, right? Frankly, I'm saying to you, because since yesterday I slowed down a bit. Again, you'll forget it. No, yes or no, na. I said no. Again, I must show this is my Venkatesh sir. I am Venkatesh sir. I must say to you again, you'll forget it if not. So because I slowed down, I slowed down, frankly speaking. After coming back, I'll compensate the time because time is there. Up to 8 o'clock also I can run. After coming back, right? Okay, that's a fine. Tomorrow's concept is complete awareness about overriding. After that, assignment on array, I'll give it. Meanwhile, when you get bored at home for 1 week, you practice. No, sir, will get more bore means more questions will be given. So already 8 programs on string is there. 5 to 6 programs or 7 programs, I'll give one array. You practice. After coming back, I'll write it. All the solutions. That's the plan. Take a break. Thank you very much for today.
लास्ट 7:30 बैच जो थी ना, 7:30 बैच जो थी लास्ट की अपनी, हाँ, उसमें नेटवर्क का मटेरियल जो है वो ऐड नहीं करा। हाँ, थैंक यू సార్ ఇది కన్స్ట్రక్టర్ కాల్లో మనం 123 పాస్ చేస్తే ఆ వాల్యూ పేరెంట్ క్లాస్ లో ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది కదా సార్. ఒకవేళ ఈ క్లాస్ లో చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ లో మనకి డిఫరెంట్ వాల్యూ ఉంటే చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ లో ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ సూపర్ పి అని ఉంది కదా సార్, ఎందులో డిఫరెంట్ వాల్యూ పాస్ చేస్తాం కానీ మనం ఒకటే మనం ఒకటే పాస్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా సార్ వాల్యూ, మరి డిఫరెంట్ వాల్యూస్ ఉంటారు పేరెంట్ ఇక్కడ పాస్ చేసినాం. ఒకవేళ చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ లో వేరే, ఒకవేళ ఇది చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ లో ఇక్కడ కూడా ఒకవేళ మనం తీసుకుంటాం అది మరి 123 రాదు